Lucas from Export here. Today I'm in Omiya, Saitama, north of Tokyo, doing some street photography. And with me I have the Thypoch SIMERA f1.4 for Z-mount. Let's get on to the video.
I explore.
So I got this lens from Thypoch. Very kindly they sent it to us to review and have on the channel months ago. And we just haven't had time to shoot a video until now. But yeah, it's been pretty cool. I've been using it a bit. Yeah, so let's get a little closer look at it there, right? It comes with this, this is an optional square hood. So this can be removed. You can just not use it, and then it has a normal round hood, I think, if I remember correctly. Maybe not. No, there's no round hood, but there is a round lens cap. But like, why would I use that? Of course I'm gonna use the fancy square hood. I wanna be cool. I wanna feel like, I have a really sleek and, kind of hipster sort of vibe, right? So it comes with this really nice metallic, metal square hood. Although it does kind of slip off a little bit easily. But we'll put that in the pocket and get to shooting. But yeah, it's a fully manual lens, manual focus and manual aperture, ring. It does not couple to the camera. So when I change the aperture, nothing changes here. The camera knows that the aperture is changing because it's getting brighter and darker in the frame, like the exposure is being red, but the camera doesn't understand what aperture I'm on or what I'm doing. You just kind of do it manually. Completely manually. So that's cool, that's fine. So we're gonna do some street photography here in Omiya, and we're gonna start, well, not really street photography, but we're gonna start shooting this really cool izakaya back here with this awesome neon sign. So let's see here, I'm gonna do my settings. Let's try 100th, F2, and then I'm gonna manual focus it. We'll do a nice vertical frame. Do I need F2? Let's go to 2.8. So right away, that one little thing that I mentioned, that because you don't see what the aperture is here on the screen or on the back screen or anything, it's kind of tricky. Like if I have to remember that I'm on F2 and then go like 1, 2, 3 clicks to 2.8. Or typically I'm not so confident that I'm getting it correctly, so I tend to just take the camera away from my eye and look at it. That's a little annoying. It's not a deal breaker or anything, but it just changes the way I'm shooting. It slows things down a little bit. So anyway, 2.8, the focus should be infinity maybe, or maybe it could be a little bit less. Yeah, that's fine. And then let's wait for a nice clear moment. Nice. Just kind of waiting for the blue hour. It seems like we're not going to get a nice deep blue hour today. Maybe it feels like it's just going to go straight to kind of a nighttime. I don't know. Sometimes blue hour is more blue than other days. Okay, I don't know why I'm so stubborn. I want like a nice clear city shot of this thing, but came all this way. Omiya, for those of you who don't know, is quite far. It's like, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes, 30-ish minutes north of Shinjuku. It's in Saitama, which is the prefecture north of Tokyo. Why did I choose to come here today? Well, I've been here before. It's an interesting area, and I don't often come here. So I thought for the purposes of making a video for YouTube, let's try something different. Something, out of the way, not always Shinjuku, Shibuya. Great, that was nice. And I like having the staff member like in the window. Actually, let's get closer and shoot that staff member from more up close. Nice. Now I'm using, of course, I'm used to using zone focus, but I'm also just using the focus peaking that's in my camera. So I'm focusing and watching the little red dots do their thing. Let's do another shot of the neon from over here. And again, see, so I'm gonna go 3 clicks up to 2.8. Yep, that is correct. Nice, okay. Yeah, I also sometimes will just blow up the image in the viewfinder to see that I'm in focus. So yes, I'm not always trusting the zone because I'm a little rusty with zone focus, but this lens does work great for zone. I shot it, now it's getting dark, so we're on big apertures, but when I shot it on an f8 and stuff, it was very, very effective. Speaking of zone focus, there is this cool indicator. So when you change the aperture, it's going to be very hard to see on the camera, I think, but these little red dots up here, and they actually tell you how wide your DOF is. So like on f16, from that red dot to that red dot, if it lines up there and lines up there, things are in focus. On f, 2.8, it's just there, right? That's pretty nifty. So there's like some little element in there, like a little red, piece of metal or something that's moving around and actually showing you visually, mechanically, how your DOF is changing, which is pretty nifty. Now, it is a little hard to read, so I don't look at it that carefully, but like, I just kind of, I'm always trying to aim for the middle of the range. But yeah, sure, like on F11, it is pretty easy to see, like, okay, if I put the infinity mark there, then I'm in focus down to, say, 2 meters or something like that. It's pretty cool. I've never seen this on any other lens. I don't know if this is standard on like fancy lenses for M mount or something, but I've never seen it, and I think it's pretty cool. But right now we're going to zone focus to 4 meters on F2 and see if we can get some nice street photography at 500th of a second. Let's go 640, and then see if we can shoot people like going by here, getting this whatchamacallit, you know, getting this facade with people walking past it. Now, having tested the lens already a bit, it is really sharp. I love this lens in terms of sharpness. Like it impressed me right away. It's a really nice piece of glass. It looks great wide open. The bokeh is nice. You know, like I said, it's pretty easy to use overall. Like, yeah, you gotta deal with all the manual focus lens stuff that I just mentioned, zone focus, whatever. Sometimes focus peaking, different techniques to get things in focus. But if you're comfortable with that stuff, it's great. Oh wait, here's a cool shot. Let's try this. So I'm gonna slow things down. And here I'll just shoot on the. Let's use the viewfinder. Ah, yeah. I grabbed the wrong ring by mistake. Just trying to get these frying pans, and it'll be nice to get the cook in the other window there. But let's just wait for him. While we wait, I'll just say, like, I like the overall build quality of this lens. I like that it's made out of metal, feels good. I already mentioned I love this square hood. Totally just trying to look cool, in my opinion. I mean, a round, you know, the round lens cap, no hood would be fine, but this is cool. I like that it even has this little cutout because, you know, if you're using this on like a Leica, I mean, I think they make this for M mount, so you could use it on a Leica. Then you want to be able to see, you know, through the rangefinder's viewfinder, through this little cutout, just gives you, like, you know, less obstruction when you're trying to frame. Has no impact at all whatsoever on me shooting with my Z9, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, just makes me feel hip. There we go. Is he gonna come in over there? No. Yeah. It also has this little nifty thumb thingamajigger, which honestly I'm not used to, so I find kind of sometimes I'm looking for it. Like, it's already, you know, sort of what's the word? Like bumpy. It has little bumps. I don't know what they're called, but it's lumpy like this, so it's easy to grip. I don't really need that thing. It'd be cool if you could remove that. Okay. Well, the guy's not getting any closer, so we're not gonna keep waiting for him. Yeah. Just get the frying pans. I do like how they're glowing red from all the red light out here. It's pretty cool. I just do that. I'll put the frying pan in front of him. Good enough. Okay, let's keep going. I'm gonna go back to my zone, as I always do. 4 meters, f2. That's nice. Tack sharp, but not interesting. Okay, let's go this way. All right, maybe get a couple more shots of this these izakayas here. I believe it's all the same one. This is kind of cool how it reflects over here. But yeah, how about this angle? Oops, it's a little tricky here with all the traffic. I like this neon sign too. But there's nobody sitting right under it, sadly. Gonna make that work? That kind of works. This gentleman here in the bottom right corner. I want to head to the other side of the station. We started on this side by this, you know, kind of fancy, cool, little bit famous place. But the other side's where the real action is, so we're gonna head over there and see what the nightlife is like on that side. Oh, wait a second. Let's see that from down here. Oh, there's a person there, but they've kind of moved away. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, that's really cool. Just want him to do something a little bit interesting. Oh, yeah, there we go. Reaching up. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's keep going. That was cool. I thought we'd see nothing interesting on the way through the station to the other side, but that was pretty interesting. Hey guys, just a quick reminder to subscribe, leave a comment, like the video. That really does help us out. Also, if you'd like to support us, you can support us on Patreon, or if you come to Tokyo, book a workshop. We also have a map of Tokyo photo spots. And if you want to help me out, there's also links to like my prints and a photo book and all that good stuff. Let's get back to the video. All right, so we've gone through the train station. Now we're on the other side where there's like more nightlife and stuff. Let's see, ooh, buses. Buses are cool. I like shooting buses. Not a mind-blowing shot, but it's kind of okay. Let's keep going. So one reason I wanted to come to this area in particular this time is that I've been here before, but it's been years since I've been here last time. And I noticed somebody posted a photo on social media, on Instagram probably, and this thing was here, this gate. This like torii gate looking thing that enters the Shotengai. And that wasn't here last time I came here. So I thought, okay, the area's changed. Let's explore it a little bit. Let's see what's new. I love this bank of phone booths. 5 phone booths. Like, who still uses phone booths? There's 5 of them here. Like, I don't think there's ever enough phone booth traffic that necessitates 5 phone booths, you know? Let's see, can we do something with the phone booths? just shoot one of them, just like that, just in a really boring, straightforward way. Cool. I don't know. I mean, I said cool, but is it cool? Probably not. It'd be nice if someone was using them though. Let's see if like from the outside I could get the row of them. That's kind of neat because there's 5. There's a lot of room for, you know, for depth here. I'm gonna go to a smaller aperture because that's hard to get the whole phone booth or the whole phone in focus. But man, this is pretty cool. I actually like this shot overall. I just wish there was a person in there. Okay, tack sharp. That's nice. Let's try it from over here because I also like these stripes kind of reflecting. A lot of cool layering going on, but just missing a proper subject in there. That's not focus peaking works great here. I love it. Okay, let's try to get a nice shot of this red gate thing over here. Maybe with people crossing in front of it. I don't know. I could go with a slow shutter. Really slow shutter and just get everyone blurred. Let's get some cars going in front of it maybe. Cool. I like this one dude that's just kind of chilling there, posing. Ooh, with the reflection on the car, it was really nice. That's nice. Okay. Let's just linger here a little longer. I think we can get some cool shots of the people going. But let's go now to a fast shutter, 640 or something like that, 500, 640. And let's start doing some more street photography. All right, just getting some little moments. People, this guy on the bike is cool, the way he's trying to get in there. Too many other people in the way. This is a very crowded and chaotic place to shoot, but there's a lot of interesting stuff happening. A lot of action. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Where I know I'm totally in the way of like a huge stream of people, but sometimes you gotta just, you gotta be a little bit annoying with street photography. I'm not really ruining people's day here by standing in this spot. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Let's go this way. Let's get out of here. So I'm definitely being totally in the way. And no need to be annoying forever. We'll keep going. All right. But yeah, lens is working great. It's just, that was a challenging spot. It was a challenging spot with any lens. AF or MF, doesn't matter. It was tricky because there's just so much going on the same time. I had to like get out of the people's way a little bit. But I wanted to shoot there, and there's people crisscrossing in front of me. Just testing my zone here, just to get my bearings. I'm a little rusty. I mean, I said I got this lens a while back, but I haven't used it in a while. So yeah, just making sure that I'm kind of calibrating my distance. So I'm on 4 meters right now, and then that guy on the phone there, that was 4 meters. It felt right, and it's sharp. I got it at f2. So not quite wide open, but close. So yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling good about my zone instinct right now. Oh, that's kind of cool. There's like Aubrey Hepburn down there. That's neat. That'd be kind of a cool shot. Can I get her in there? It's a little far. Yeah, I mean, this entranceway, other than that poster, it's not that interesting. Let's keep going. Oh, I love this guy's old school bicycle. Yeah, that's pretty sharp. It's cool. It's all right. Back in the crowd. Of course, it's so crowded here because it's Saturday. So, it is what it is. like I said, we don't really do reviews on this channel. I barely really talk about the gear. I just introduced it. Here it is. But I do enjoy using this lens. It's fun. I also like how small it is. So it's very easy for me to bring, say, this lens in my pocket or my bag. No, I can't really get this guy. But these guys are cool though. Here I'm just going to manually focus onto them. Okay, that's over, that conversation. Just got it just in time. I started fiddle with the settings. I tend to, and I tell this to people on workshops and stuff, if there's a scene and your settings are decent, like maybe if it's totally wrong, like if I was on a 10th of a second exposure, I would have to change it. But it was not the optimal settings for that scene, but the settings were fine. So I shot one immediately, and then I fiddled with the settings. And then I thought, okay, maybe I'll get one with more optimal settings, like a different aperture or better shutter speed, lower ISO, what have you. And of course, by the time I fiddled, the moment was gone. So that's why it's good just to shoot one right away, then figure out the settings, and then you can always shoot more. It's not film, you're not wasting anything by doing that. Let's go back to these settings over here. 4 meters, and let's wait a little bit more in this corner, because I felt like I didn't really get a good one over here. I wanted to try a few more attempts. Yeah. Let's try this again. I really like this scene. I feel like last time I just moved on and I kind of was trying to do too many things. I was trying to like focus close, focus far. And also I was a little intimidated by the crowd. I felt like we're in the way. This time, I don't know, it's like second attempt, reset, you know? So I really like this bit of red light and then this red awning kind of leading the eye back. And as people come through from over there into frame, they look cool. They look really cool over here. Maybe I do got to go to the 3 meter zone. Yeah, let's go with 3 meters because I just need people to get closer because it's crowded here. So I'm not likely to get them, 4 meters away because there's gonna be people in the way. But yeah, as I was saying, I will ramble a little more. We're not a great gear review channel, but I like it. I'm happy to own this lens. I was saying that it fits in my bag nicely, right? That's important for me. It's small, so it's easy to pair it with other lenses. Like I bring a little 50, I bring this. And then you have like a little set of primes that just are easy to bring, not bringing big heavy stuff around, It's less weight to carry like 3 little primes than it is to bring like a 24 to 70 2.8 zoom. That's overall more mass to carry around than a couple little primes like this. So I'm very happy with it. I quite like it. Oh, there's people with hats coming. Hats. One thing I learned from listening to this old Martin Parr video is that people with hats are great, and I couldn't agree more. I love hats, so let's see if we can get a good hat moment here. A hat trick, if you will. Maybe not, maybe it's not gonna work out, sadly. Yeah. Can it? Maybe if I do that, these people are kind of in the way here. Maybe if I move a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Sadly, there's too many, but then again, what am I doing? I'm so focused on the hats. There's another moment here. Okay, and I got my hats eventually, I think. Yeah. Okay, I like that. Oh, thank you. Yeah. This guy's really cool too. Oh, I like this. Actually, I didn't like the guy on the phone there the whole time, but with the other dude on the other side, them together is sort of interesting. Okay, as promised, let's move on. Let's get out of here. All right, so this is the area I wanted to come to and shoot as well in this neighborhood. It's kind of the red light district. As you know, on this channel, we always end up in the red light district one way or another. That's not my fault. That's because in Japan, there are red light districts everywhere. So it's just how it is. I like this little hole here. And then there's like a picture of a girl back there. I go, man. ね、これでね、この穴で。そうそうそう。面白い。すごい。おい、ちょっと待って。ああ、素晴らしい。ナイス。ありがとう。That was really cool. Okay, let's move on. I would love to get a candid shot, but that was still fun because just how crazy this guy was. Yeah, I was a little flustered too. I could have improved my focus there. It was kind of like, it was good enough. I'm just trying to be, I'm trying to be a perfectionist about things and get the perfect focus, but I think it's sharp, whatever. It's fine. F1. Well, actually, see, that's the thing. I don't know what I shot it on 2 because it is on 2 over here. But when I get home, the EXIF data in the photos is not going to tell me what the aperture is. It's just always going to say 1.4 because that's the maximum aperture on this lens. And that the camera knows. I was able to, in my Nikon, to tell it this is a 1.4 lens. But I won't know which aperture I shot stuff on, which is tricky. Let's see if I can do a reflection here. Ooh, yeah, maybe. Especially when trying to like figure out you know, like, oh, was the lens super sharp, wide open or not? You know, I don't know, right? Because I don't know if it was wide open or not. Okay, let's do a nice cliche reflection shot over here of people walking by. Just need the right person. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Ooh, a lot of people coming in here. That's a less cliche reflection shot. It's not just people going by outside on the street there. It's people turning and coming in here, which is like exactly what you want for this kind of shot. You want people to just appear right on that corner. That's cool. And you know, for this kind of shot, a manual focus lens is perfect because you could just set that zone at whatever distance is correct and just shoot it, you know? Let's hope we can get somebody popping around the corner. I'm gonna go to 1,000th of a second because, you know, they're gonna be in that DOF for like a split second, right? So I wanna make sure we nail that. And, you know, at 1.4 in this light, I'm still only on ISO 1000, so. Did I get her in focus? No. Was she too close, too far? I don't know. Yeah, that was good. Okay, I need to be a little farther focused. There we go, I was a little bit too closely focused. So hard to judge this at 1.4. I'm starting to like, the longer I look at this shot, the more I'm thinking like, is this even worth it? Like, it's not that cool. I see some cool people coming, but like, I don't know who's gonna turn, you know? I hope people turn. Okay. That girl kind of worked. I feel like so stubborn right now. Like I gotta make one work. And why am I on 1.4? I don't know. Let's go back to 2. I think it's overkill to do F1.4 here. 2 makes it a lot easier. There we go. I feel like we've tried this long. You gotta keep trying. It's very addicting because this corner, like people just keep coming around the corner. It's a busy area. There's interesting people. People are out. They're kind of having fun, drinking. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna back up and just shoot it more normally because I feel like that actually makes it a little more interesting. I think going for the perfect reflection. It's funny that it took me like 5 minutes of standing there to kind of realize that. Yeah, that's way better. That's way better. And it's also easier to time now because I can see a little bit more. Like I get a little bit more warning of the people. Oh, you know, they're gonna make this turn. They're gonna come around the corner. And I'm keeping the camera low because that's the reflective part of the wall. Let me do a quick chimp. Man, let's move on. Let's try something around here. Could we do a nice cliche down the street shot? Mainly like a controlled shot so I could really demonstrate what it looks like wide open with this lens. Let's get closer to the lamp. So you see when shooting something like this that's kind of not moving, it's just there, I have all the time in the world to focus on it, it's easy to just nail the focus on that, no problem. Okay, especially with a modern digital camera like this. Cool. Is there anything interesting here? Like the guy in the window, can I get him in there even? Is he even visible? He's like so vaguely visible. Yeah, I think I'd have to put the camera right against the glass, but then he's gonna be like, what the hell? Oh, maybe through here? Through here? I got a shot through here. Let's try that. Right, I forgot I'm still on 1.4, but that's fine. That's cool though. It's a cool scene. All right, guys. So there you have it. That's the Thypoch SIMERA 28mm f1.4 for Z-mount and Omiya. I don't know. I like this area. I'm probably going to shoot a little more after we wrap up. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. And remember, always challenge your eye. Oh, you're still here. Well, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. That really helps us out, you know, with the algorithm. But since you're here, I want to remind you guys the different ways you can support this channel. The best one being coming to Tokyo or Kyoto and taking a workshop with us, or you know, me or one of the other guys on the team. That's a huge help. Of course, we have some other things that we offer. For example, you can purchase a map of Tokyo photo spots. Currently, there are over 500 locations on the map, useful for planning your trip in Tokyo or exploring the city. Also, I do have a book out called Tokyo Unseen, so please check that out. And I do sell prints, so if you'd like one of my photos as a print, check that out as well. But last but not least, there is Patreon. Those of you who support us on Patreon, we're extremely grateful, and you know, anybody who's thinking about it, we'd really appreciate that. That is another way to get access to the photo spot map. All right. And last little tiny thing, there are referral links to all the gear and stuff that we use in the videos, so just clicking on those links helps us out as well. And of course, all the other things I mentioned are also linked in the description. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching to the end, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.